There's a fox down on the creek. Is he gonna jump? Jump the creek. Jump.
Growling pretty good. Like in your eye. Come here. Come here. Oh, he doesn't like daddy. Come here. Okay, you don't.
Come and join me today on my channel. I go for about a 6-kilometer hike. I'll show you portions of that. Just came up a large hill. I went through a swamp. I didn't catch any of that on film, but I tracked a fox for a couple hours. I don't know if it's a male or female, but I encountered it 4 different times, and I got some good. I don't know about good footage, but I got some footage of it almost every time, I guess. But anyhow, I talk a little politics too. So if you want to stick around and check out my snowy Sunday walk through the parks in Toronto, here it comes. Got a red fox up ahead of me in the road. Oh, he's going to the washroom right in the middle of the road. I seen him cross. He was on the golf course, and I seen him cross Scarlet Road. And I wasn't going to come down here, but I wanted to see if I can get a glimpse of him. But he's far away, and they're so fast. Like, he's just trotting and he's pulling on me. See if I can get closer to him. This is a fox's tracks right here. See them right here. And this is where it marked its territory. Right there. So a car just went by and the fox went in over here. So let's see if I can get a glimpse of he or she. Fox went in over here. Now this is a pond right here, but that pond is not frozen to walk on. Unless you're a fox. Wow. So the fox walked across the pond. Wow. So he's up in there. He or she's up in there somewhere. And fox is a little lighter than me, so I'm not going to try that. Let's just see what we got here. Huh. Yeah, it's definitely solid enough for a fox, but I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to cross paths with it again up here a little bit. I don't see it. It was a good sized fox too. It was one of the larger ones I've seen, and I don't get to see too many fox. They are definitely much more elusive and probably a lot less in numbers compared to coyotes. I'm thinking, because for every 20 coyotes I see a fox. Like one good cold snap and I would have walked across that pond, but we're not quite ready yet in Toronto for that. But it's supposed to be getting down to between minus 10 and minus 12 Celsius tonight. So you get a day or two like that, and yeah, definitely you could be able to walk across that pond. Just trying to pick up his tracks again. Yeah, like for one of those, excuse me, for a fox or coyote to come up that hill, it's like nothing for them. Mother Nature built them for that. Me, yeah, not so much. So maybe I'll come across it again, who knows. Go over my gear in a bit, but I got my my 2 trekking poles today with the tongues and tips exposed. They are invaluable for this type of terrain when it snows out, for sure, because especially if there's ice underneath the snow, these could prevent you from taking a slide. And a little slide, they might look innocuous enough, but you can get injured. Poisonous plant, wild parsnip. Oh, now you tell me. I ate some on the way in. Oh, what are you gonna do? Where's Mr. or Mrs. Fox? I'm on the fox hunt, but I have no intentions of dispatching it if I ever catch it. I'll just shoot it with my camera. I'll probably do minimum 5K, between no less than 5 and no more than 10. As you can see, it's snowing a little bit out. A little more accumulation. My attire today, I just have a front crossover with a Life Straw 2-in-1 bottle and straw inside, so I can drink filtered water. I could, if I had to, I could drink filtered water out of the Black Creek there. I wouldn't want to, but if I had to, that would minimize the risk. But I just have tap water in there. I'm wearing Gore-Tex boots. These, I would say these are about -10 boots. I'm wearing some gaiters today as well. Tactical pant with a thermal base layer, leg and upper body. I'm just wearing a skull cap right now, but I have an extra toque in the event that I get colder. And this jacket, it's a Helly Hansen. It has a hood on it. It's not meant for super cold weather, but I got 2 other base layers, and I have my hand warming pouch, and I have a hot pocket or a hand warmer in here if I need it. But so far so good. It's only about -1 today right now, so it's going to get down colder tonight. But I want to talk about what's going on in my country and in the United States. The United States, a lot of people don't like hearing about Orange Man bad down there and what's going on down there. They just like to think that they have nothing to do with Canada, but the United States has everything to do with Canada. As much as Mark Carney wants us to, well, want you to believe that he wants to get away from U.S. trade and go in a different direction with Asian countries, South Asian countries, Africa, China. That's not reality. That's just it's a psychological operation. But, and I think Trump's in on it. But anyhow, the latest news is coming out of Minnesota, Minneapolis, sorry. Minneapolis, where there has been reports, like widespread reports of $1 billion in Medicaid fraud that has been uncovered now within the Somali community. Now my understanding, the Somali community there has manipulated the system with regards to people that have autism. They are claiming that, I guess, all their kids have autism, and they are reaping widespread benefits as a result of that. There is other reports that tie into that as well, into the fraud, that they are abusing the like the meal system there, whereas there are little companies all over the state that pop up with these meal systems for people that can't afford to feed themselves, and a lot of the Somali community have been milking that system as well. And apparently Tim Walz, the governor, Ilan Omar, a state congresswoman, they are accusing them as well as being complicit in it. They also said it's been reported that 75% of the Somali population are on some sort of social welfare, EBT welfare, whatever it's called down there. It's a very high percentage of the population. We have Somali people going on social media, mostly going against what Trump said. Trump was abrasive in his language with the Somali community, but that's just the way Trump is. Now, is it coming across as racist? Oh, 100% it is. But even this video I'm doing today comes across as racist. So they've the people on the left have beat that word to death. Now, if you can isolate something that is very bad as a whole within a country, and it's coming from one specific demographic, in this case a Somali demographic, well, then you have to investigate that, and you have to uncover the root cause. Like what is facilitating this? What is allowing this? Now there are also reports that a great percentage of this money is being sent over to Somalia to fund Somali terror groups. What are they called? Sharia? No, not Sharia law. I'll look into it. I'll put it up on the screen. But so imagine taxpayer money being siphoned illegally through fraud and being sent over to pay for terroristic activity. I don't know if this is true, obviously, but what I always try to do, I always try to tie in my personal experiences and my street level experiences with certain people, and in this case it's the Somali demographic. Now it just so happens that they are at the forefront of the news right now, and that's why a lot of people are talking about them. But I've had run-ins with Somali people since the early 90s. I believe they came into Canada around 1990, 91, and when I was younger I had physical run-ins with them, and yeah, and I'm not going to get too elaborate with that. And like I said in I think 2 videos ago, that 2 Somali people were responsible for one of my friends' savage death. So, you know, I have skin in the game, and I don't live far away from Somali communities. This morning I went out and I tried to clean my watchdog's eyes. I said I was going to do that. I'll put a little bit of a snippet in this video with that. He didn't like it. He growled at me. He warned me, but he didn't bite me. But if I would have continued, he would have bit me. I got it on video. I'll put a little bit in.
He was growling at me pretty good. Can I clean your eye? Come here. Come here. Oh, he doesn't like that. He says it's okay. Come back, I clean your eye. Oh, yeah. Oh, stop. Here. Come here. Okay, you don't bite me. You go. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. There's a big one. Okay, so he won't let me clean his eyes without getting bitten.
And so yeah, so 2 weeks ago I took the Toronto Transit Commission. That's if you're not from Toronto, that's our public transit, and I took it to the Art Gallery of Ontario. And I don't have to do that. The reason I do it is to put eyes on what's actually happening on the transit, and it gives me a street level vantage point of what's going on in the city. So I made the mistake of coming back from downtown on surface. Actually, no, sorry. I took the subway from Dundas West to Runnymede. So I got off at Runnymede subway station, and I got on the 79B, which is a bus that pretty much drops me off very close to my house. And I've noticed 3 or 4 times that I've taken that bus recently, in the past 3 months, let's say, that I always have to wait. The bus is empty when I get to the subway station, and the bus driver is, I don't know what the bus driver is doing, but it's usually 10-15 minutes before the bus driver comes back. So in this event or occurrence, the bus was empty when I got on. Maybe 5 or 6 people, some elderly people, not as elderly, a little bit older than me actually, and a couple younger people. But it was around the time, I guess, school let out, and I'm thinking it was Western Technical School that let out. I think Humberside and Western Tech kids they utilize Runnymede subway station. So they were wearing uniforms, and about 30 of them rushed the bus. Say 10 of them wearing big backpacks. A couple of them were eating. Half of them were on their phones, their Android devices, their Apple phones. Loud. Disrespectful to other people, hitting people in the face with their big backpacks. I sat at the back in the corner, so I wasn't affected for a little while until some little kid raised up the courage to come and sit beside me. But yeah, they're just loud, and they are of Somali descent. Now you ask, how do you know they're of Somali descent? The same way you would know they were Somali descent. They have a very distinct look. So anyhow, they are on the bus until The bus turned off Runnymede at St. Clair. It turned left on St. Clair going west, which is the way I had to go. And they all got off at the Toronto Community Housing building right at Runnymede and St. Clair, just west of Runnymede, north side. And they all got off. And then they all went into the complex because they all live there. It's all subsidized housing. And then the bus was quiet again. And personally, I don't have, like, on my daily, well, I shouldn't say that. Everywhere I go, in my area especially, there are Somali people in my Tim Hortons. I've said it before, in the Walmart. But I don't have any problems with them, like, personally. I haven't had any run-ins with them in decades. I want to show you this here. Someone set up a little Christmas tree right in the woods. Well, isn't that kind of nice, huh? So, but that's not to say that down the road Dewey's not going to have a problem, because I think we're all going to have a problem. The way society's going, it's becoming more and more lawless. The people that come here and take advantage of our systems are becoming more and more brazen, more and more emboldened to scam our systems, to try to negate our legal justice systems. And by all accounts, they're doing a very good job of that. Our system, like I said many times, and if you you know, you have any sort of awareness of what's going on, you know that we're overwhelmed. Our infrastructures are overwhelmed with immigration. So the bubble is going to burst. But is you know, by all accounts, Donald Trump is going to go after Ilhan Omar, is going to go after Tim Waltz. We'll see what happens there. My initial prediction on that, not much. It seems that these politicians doesn't matter what side you're on, if you think Trump's a felon and this and that, you know, did he go to jail? No. Did any of the J6 people go to jail yet, other than the people that showed up to protest? No. So I'm not very optimistic that anyone's going to ever see any sort of justice from a criminality standpoint as a politician. So I'll start respecting and believing in politicians again once they start going to jail, the corrupt ones. Until that happens, things are just going to get worse, because more and more people like me are coming to the realization that we're being taxed to the point where we have nothing left. You know, you go into grocery stores, the prices are like insane in Canada. People from all over the world are coming here and saying the same thing. Like, we're being literally robbed from our government. Our government is robbing us, sending money, sending billions to the Ukraine, giving large auto manufacturers billions of dollars, giving Loblaws $12 million to upgrade the refrigeration in their stores. Loblaws, where you go into Loblaws and it's $60 for a steak. So people are becoming desperate. People are going to become more desperate, and desperate people are dangerous people. So that's going to be my little walk and talk today. I'm going to go see if I can come across that fox again or something else. That was kind of cool to see that. I don't think I got it on camera too close, but anyhow, I found Mr. Fox again, and he's across the Black Creek, being very, very still. Being very still, but he or she knows that I can see it. There it goes there. It's gonna pick up the pace. Yeah. Yeah, they move very, very fast. That's just a little trot. Jump. Jump. You got it. Piece of cake. That must be a young one. I wish this camera, my phone, had more of a zoom on it, but it don't. Not gonna jump. you got any questions, comments, or concerns, you want to add something, put it in the comment section. I'll get back to you. Thanks for watching. Enjoy your day. Bye.